intelligence have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, 47 figures, set in New York. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Hero Baker. So, on to today's briefing. Are you hoping to be a local customer with us, 47? So today we have 5 targets available to us with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, but we must not change our starting disguise. So for today's challenge, we will be starting undercover as a bank teller. We're going to have a remote Agmatic gas grenade stored up in the loading bay. We're going to be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, an electronic keycard hacker, and as always our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to sit right here until that camera above the entranceway there pans away from us, and then we can get up, make our way past the camera and directly across the corridor into the interview room. We're going to close the doors behind us and shoot our first target in the face. And she managed to get quite a lot of air there. This isn't that powerful of a gun, dear. It was a bit of an overreaction. So we're just going to quickly hide her body in the closet provided, because a little bit later on we will trigger a conversation and her colleague will return. So once we have her safely stashed up, we're going to make our way out of the interview room, down the corridor to our left, take out the camera at the far end, make our way into the restroom just around to our right here, and our target is currently in the next room watching the TV. So we're just going to close all the doors, turn on the photocopier, and then turn it off again. We're going to hide behind the kitchen counter here with our gun ready, and our target momentarily will come into the room to investigate what all the noise was about. And when he does, and he has his back to you, we can casually walk up behind him and plant 2 in his back. So that's 2 targets down with 3 more to go. So we're just going to hide his body in the convenient closet here, and we can now make our way down into the vault area, but we're going to retrace our steps back the way we came. So we're just going to wait by the entrance to the audit hall and wait for the camera to pan over to the left. You can see there's a lot of enforcers down there on the left hand side, so we're going to go around to the right and then make our way past all of them and down into the teller hall area. And just at the bottom of the stairs, hang a right in through the door here. There's a camera on the other side of this door, so we want to be careful when we enter. We're going to take out that camera and then make our way down into the vault area. So we're going to hack our way through the door here, make our way down the vault stairs, and at the bottom there will be one more camera, and we're just going to open the door and take that one out. We're now going to lockpick our way into the cabinet on the wall on our left, and in here we will find some chloroform, and with that we can now head to the loading bay. We're going to add our chloroform to the ventilation system, and while we're here we may as well retrieve our gas grenade in a briefcase, and we can now make our way back to the security room. I'm just going to remove my gas grenade from the briefcase and replace it now, although you can do it at any point really if you so wish. So once we're back at the security room, we're going to turn on the air conditioning and then open the doors and take out the surveillance system so we don't have to go around shooting cameras as we go. So from here we're going to make our way back up the vault stairs, and at the end of the corridor at the top of the stairs we will find a propane cylinder. Now this is quite tricky to grab, so I recommend crouching down or you'll end up getting in and out of the closet next to it 3 or 4 times instead. So once we have our propane cylinder, we're going to make our way up towards the audit hall, and just at the top of the stairs here we're going to place our propane cylinder. We're going to make our way across the hall into the bathroom area, close the doors behind us. There we go. We're going to hug this wall and open the doors momentarily. But first, this young lady will be frequenting the area semi-regularly. It's quite regularly actually, so we do have to wait for her to leave before we can open the doors outwards, and when our target comes along we can then just shoot the propane cylinder a couple of times. That will eliminate our target, and all that's left for us to do now is just wait around. Now I've decided to hide in the crate just to save a bit of time because I wanted to put the controller down for a moment, but no one should come into this bathroom. So once we have all of the panic and that calmed down, I'm just going to wait for Frank there on the right to finish running around like a headless chicken. We're going to select our remote gas grenade detonator, or at this point put our remote gas grenade into the briefcase to activate it. We're just going to wait for that guy to stop being an enforcer. So once we have our gas grenade set up and detonator in hand, all the panic has calmed down. You left the body behind, mate. We're going to make our way back through the audit hall to where our next target is. Now he's static, he sits down at this desk and does not move. So we're just going to walk up to him as long as all the enforcers at the other end of the room aren't looking, and we're going to just trigger our gas grenade. We're now going to make our way back to the bathroom, which is where our target will eventually end up. So we're going to make our way back down through the audit hall on the right hand side once again to avoid the enforcers, and back into the bathroom, and we're just going to now wait for our target's arrival. He's going to go into the disused and out of order cubicle. Now there's no toilet in here, so we can't drown him, but we can put 2 bullets in his back as there is a closet provided. Not that anyone else comes into this room. So that is 4 targets down with 1 more to go. And our final target is back down on the teller floor, once again in a bathroom area. So we're going to exit the bathroom here, make our way down to the teller floor, avoiding the enforcers. There are a number of them moving around. They could be just about anywhere. And we're going to make our way into the bathroom where the bank robbers are located. And this young lady is our target. Now she's going to have a conversation with the guard, and then the guard will leave. So there he goes. And the young lady is now going to go and prune herself in front of the mirror. And I'm actually going to attempt to put 2 in her back without crouching and ducking. So she should see me through the mirror, and she gets sparkoed for her troubles. And we've missed our first shot, and we've missed our second shot. Dodge this. 2 for good measure in her head there, as we seem to be shooting her hair more than anything else. So we're just going to hide her body in the canvas crate provided. That is all of our targets now dealt with. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we are right near the bank's entrance, which is the safest near exit. So we're just going to exit New York City Bank, or the Fitzpatrick Bank, and off into the crowds. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. Just getting confirmation all our objectives were completed, and we have our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.